Netflix has just released its most awaited movie since The Adam Project. Spiderhead is a dystopian sci-fi thriller that follows Miles Teller and Jurnee Smollett on a psychonautical journey, aided by Chris Hemsworth malevolent jail warden pharma bro. It's the newest addition to our list of the best Netflix movies to watch right now, which also includes Hustle, a basketball dramedy starring Adam Sandler as a washed-up scout trying to acquire the player who can restore his career, and RRR, an incredibly awesome action epic from India in which a guy tossing a leopard at another person is just a thing that occurs. Do you enjoy watching movies? Do you have no idea what to watch this month? Don't worry, we're here to help. Let's take a look at the top Netflix movies available right now. Also, subscribe to our channel immediately for more useful and interesting content. This is a list of the greatest Netflix movies available right now. To keep things fresh, we've selected some of the best new releases, Netflix originals, and some of our personal favorites. Number 1. Spiderhead. Released in 2022. Directed by Joseph Kosinski. Starring Miles Teller, Jurnee Smollett, and Chris Hemsworth. Genre: action, sci-fi, drama, thriller. Rated R. Metacritic score 55. For whom? For fans of dystopian thrillers, especially when Chris Hemsworth is playing himbos. For a Netflix dystopian sci-fi thriller, this pricey film has an uncommonly literary backstory. It's based on a short tale by George Saunders, a MacArthur Fellow, that first appeared in The New Yorker. While it appears that Deadpool screenwriters Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick and Top Gun Maverick director Joseph Kosinski would have to dumb down a lot of the source material to make it into a Netflix movie, and some of the sorrowful story's darkness has definitely been filtered out, they actually kept it pretty smart. For a Netflix movie, it's unusually cerebral. Chris Hemsworth plays the warden of an experimental prison where unusual medications are tried on the inmates, including Jeff, Miles Teller, and Rachel McAdams, Jurnee Smollett. For Jeff and Rachel, they create a peculiar bond, which leads to some mind-bending, darkly humorous psychological sensations for them. Number 2. Hustle. Released in 2022. Directed by Jeremiah Zager. Starring Adam Sandler, Jancho Hernan-Gomez, Queen Latifah, Robert Duvall. Genres: drama, comedy, sports. Rated R. Metacritic score 67. For whom? For the fans of Adam Sandler as a serious actor. Basketball is practically second billing in Uncut Gems, which tragically expired from Netflix in May, just below Adam Sandler himself. Sandler is a known basketball aficionado, so it was only a matter of time until he made a film about the sport. Hustle, a sports drama starring Sandler as a washed-up scout who considers it his mission to recruit a terrific streetball player from Spain, Utah Jazz guard Jancho Hernan-Gomez, into the NBA, is yet another signal to the world that Sandler is a fine dramatic actor. In Hustle, he plays Stanley Sugerman, a famed fictional Philadelphia 76ers basketball scout who spent his daughter's previous 9 birthdays on the road, living out of 5-star hotels and single-handedly maintaining the fast food company alive. But having got to the end of his rope and aspiring to a coaching career, he is ready to move on. His new boss, played by Ben Foster in a particularly scenery-chewing performance, has different ideas. He sends Stanley on a last-ditch effort to find and recruit the next major star in the game, or he'll lose his job. Number 3. RRR. Released in 2022. Directed by S.S. Rajamouli, starring N.T. Ramarao Jr., Ram Charan. Genres: action, epic. Rated NR. Metacritic score 87. For whom? For those who enjoy bromance, epics, and incredible action. We're mostly just Marvel movies, Star Wars, but now's your chance to broaden your horizon with some quality action from international cinema. The insane epic RRR by S.S. Rajamouli is a worldwide phenomenon, a dazzling period expedition about 2 real historical figures from India who meet, form a friendship, fight the British Raj together, and search for a missing girl. You won't mind the 3-hour length because of the over-the-top, physics-defying action sequences. The Telugu-language Indian action epic is an anti-colonial fairy tale and buddy drama about the fictional team of Komaram Bhim, N.T. Ramarao Jr., and Alluri Sitarama Raju, who are both real-life independence warriors, Ram Charan. Director S.S. Rajamouli's customary focus on maximalist action choreography, overpowering stunt work and pyrotechnics, and sophisticated computer graphics is on display in this film. It's easy to see why the film has only recently gained traction in the West. S.S. Rajamouli, the director, has gotten pretty proficient at mixing potentially alienating themes into his battles, such as his cheap-seat love of gruesome bloodshed and noisy sloganeering. R. Emmett Sweeney of Film Comment is correct in warning viewers about the Hindu-centric nationalism's dominance. Images and performance from the cast are blown up to James Cameron-sized dimensions. It's not every day that you get to witness a new Indian film, which is usually only advertised to native language speakers in the West. Number 4. Bad Trip, released in 2021, directed by Kitao Sakurai, starring Eric Andre, Lil Rel Howery. Genre comedy, rated R. Metacritic score 61. For whom? For people who like Eric Andre, the Sacha Baron Cohen effect. How did Bad Trip get to be as good as it is? There's no logical explanation for why a prank movie could feel so fresh and amusing in 2021. But here I am, writing about Bad Trip's awesomeness. It has a loose plot. Two bored best friends go on a road trip to see one another so one can see his high school crush, which isn't necessarily for the film's wide comedy, but does provide structure and emotional beats when they're needed. Anyway, that isn't the reason it is on this list. Bad Trip shines because of its numerous interactions with the general public, who are unaware that they're being videotaped or that they're being part of a film. The way the film's actors, Eric Andre, Lil Rel Howery, and Tiffany Haddish, drag poor random people into the strange world they've formed and get them engaged in their characters' fictional issues, an especially notable scene in which Haddish recruits restaurant patrons to help her track down Andre and Howery, becomes an absolute masterpiece thanks to one woman's passionate reaction, results in the best comedic moments. Bad Trip is a swift, joyous watch that clocks in at under 90 minutes. Number 5. Don't Look Up, released in 2021, directed by Adam McKay, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Jonah Hill, Cate Blanchett, and Meryl Streep. Genres, comedy and drama, rated R. Metacritic score 49. Director Adam McKay makes climate change amusing in this passionate satire comedy. An extinction-level comet is on a collision course with Earth, and astronomers Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence play astronomers who go on a media tour to warn humanity. However, the government, the media, and the general population react with antagonism, frenzy, or indifference to their warnings. Rather than doing something about the comet, everyone is just talking about the people who disagree with them. It's as subtle as a comet crashing onto the Earth's surface. Yet Adam McKay's recent films are propelled forward by their politically charged emotional agendas. It's all shockingly true and plausible. You can identify with these organizations and people's misguided, self-absorbed ambitions, as well as the powerlessness and frustration you feel when dealing with them and their actions based on personal experience. Jonah Hill, Tyler Perry, Cate Blanchett, and Meryl Streep are among the star-studded cast. That wraps up our list of the top 5 movies to see this month. Did the suggestions appeal to you? They're fascinating, aren't they? Then go watch all of these movies and let us know which one was your favorite in the comments section below. If you enjoy these kinds of videos and want to see more of them in the future, subscribe to our YouTube channel right now. Also, please like and share this video with your friends if you think they'll enjoy it. See you later.